Hey guys, what's going on? It's Hyrule Sentinel back again today with my girlfriend, and we're playing a happy game called Doki Doki Literature Club. We're gonna keep going. We're showing our poems on the first day, kind of.
Anyway, let's pick somebody.
You get to pick a person to share poems with.
I'm scared of that option.
You don't want a Cheetahs Can Run poem again, huh? That was a cool poem, though.
It was a good poem, but I'm very, very scared.
I really liked the line "Cheetahs can run." That spoke to me.
I know.
Like deep inside my soul.
What about the ending? What about the ending?
Nah, that was boring.
That was boring.
I lost interest by then.
Let's. Would it do anything scary?
I don't know.
No, let's not.
You're
do
up
that.
to one. It's your choice to pick.
Let's do her.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair and unbiased and mitigated. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passed, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
I will never write poems. I just pick random words and put them on the paper.
That's actually what we did.
Or yeah, why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through.
So it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help it, but I know it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. It's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
You can do this. You can do this.
I'm trying to do them all in like one breath. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki, or to say... Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Please don't. I just want to read it.
Let's just...
Don't talk for an hour.
Let's just read it.
Yeah. Yuri smiles dreamily, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a winter club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one.
This is the same poem as the first time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, you can read it again.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, where was I?
The last remaining.
The last remaining streetlight to have withstand the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens.
It's still an R.
What?
It's an R. The light flickers.
Oh no!
We did this last time too.
I did that the last time. I know cursive. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? Just because I couldn't read the R's doesn't mean you have terrible handwriting.
It's a cursive.
They don't usually use cursive much these days. That's hard to...
No, they really don't.
It took you...
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah!
Did it?
I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. That was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all.
Really? I must have totally stopped caring.
Well, I suppose
Too
you
cool
did
for
only
this.
glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot of words. Whoever, Yuri? Right.
Yeah, Yuri.
It's almost solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it isn't.
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll just have to start caring.
I'm counting on you! Okay, I'm gonna avoid all costs this, so...
Hi, Hyrule. Having a good time so far? Yeah! Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I won't bring things up. Too cool.
Too cool for that.
Anyways, go ahead and skip it.
Oh.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha ha ha. Don't worry, Hyrule. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Hyrule. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, jeez! No. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ah ha ha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ah, ha, ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too.
No.
You know.
No. No. Now we gotta
Sorry.
bring her constant food.
Just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for a person who claims not to be very good.
What?
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Totally! That's me on a daily basis. I'm filled with insecurities.
Oh, I am too. Don't worry.
Well, let's read it then.
Oh, it's the hole in the wall.
Go ahead and read it.
Oh, hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper, the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before I reach my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
So, what do you think?
Ah.
It's very freeform. It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah, ha ha. It's... okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Why do I know that word? I don't read words. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway.
Yeah.
What? What's wrong?
What?
You okay?
I have to do Natsuki next. No.
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep your pen in the same spot, and you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand, go with the flow, whatever.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
I'm
Make a choice.
I don't have one. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like.
First of all, you. I'm kidding. Sounds like something she could say. Let's be honest.
First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Like cooler things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Everyone will get along fine in the club. I'd be more comfortable
sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not like that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. She's choking on it. Someone do the Heimlich.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Our favorite poem!
It's the favorite one! Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try.
But that's about it! Heck yeah! That line, that really defines this game.
Yes.
The cheetahs can run one. The game's about running like a cheetah.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
That's literally my favorite poem in the whole game. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Heck yeah, it fell flat!
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Feeling! Heck yeah! So, I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
See, we got through this without any problems.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. See, that was fine.
Oh, it's fine.
We'll
Phew.
continue
Indeed.
next episode.
Woo-woo!
If you guys have enjoyed this, make sure to click the like button and
All the good
subscribe.
buttons.
Because it means a lot to us if this does well. And if it doesn't,
would.
we're going to keep uploading it. Ooh, music's changed.
Uh.
But like, it means more to me if it does well. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye, y'all.